Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to our first pay-per-view of the Evolution where we televised our TEW save with a 2003 mod. We've had 3 Raws, we've had 3 Smackdowns, I've done 3 Sunday Night Heats as well, and it's finally time to see how we deal with a pay-per-view if we can successfully ensure we get a good rating, we get a good pop increase, and we make the company some money, so maybe we can go out and bring in some stars from afar. Maybe a Sting, maybe a Diamond Dallas Page, and of course Goldberg down the line as well, because obviously he's due to debut if we're going by the real life timeline, which we may differ off at one point. But 20 segments booked, the full 225 minutes. I say we're sticking with the guidelines, or I'd end up booking, about 400 minutes again, like the other WWE save. So hopefully a strong showing. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's crack on. This is the Rumble from 2003. So 39,334 are at the Wrigley Field, and we just start with a hype video, the usual video you get at the start of a pay-per-view to get the crowd hyped, highlighting our 2 main events for both championships, the World Heavyweight title, see Scott Steiner challenge Triple H, and of course the WWE titles on the line as Chris Benoit challenges Kurt Angle. This angle got the show off to a strong start, got the crowd hot, both storylines advance, and we start with a solid A90 rating. Opening contest and a decent matchup for the World Tag Team Championships. We had Booker T and Goldust defeat Lance Storm and William Regal, 3-minute warning, and the Dudleys in 14:19 when Booker T defeated Lance Storm with the scissors kick. This gives Booker T and Goldust their first WWE World Title defence. A B-76 here, so there was some poor ratings in it. Rosie was off his game, Goldust a significantly weaker performance to Booker T with an 84. The crowd got hotter through this, and good performances from the Dudleys as well. The tag storyline continues but lost a bit of heat, and Booker T and Regal improving performance skills. But apart from the negative crowd reactions for 3-minute warning, it was overall a pretty good opener. And then we have a celebration for the tag champs, Booker T and Goldust getting a B81, so that's good to see. Next up, we've got Victoria alongside Steven Richards, just cutting a promo that she's going to retain her Women's Championship against Trish Stratus, so that was a C61. Decided to go with the women's match just to ensure that we matched the ratio of women to males. Match itself was decent, but Victoria did defeat Trish Stratus in 8:03 with Widow's Peak after interference from Steven Richards. Victoria makes the first defence of her women's title. C-54, Trish with a far better performance, but we need to build Victoria up as a champion, and we did have to protect Trish here as well, so we made her look really strong, but interference from Stevie Richards keeps the title on Victoria. This was also our storytelling match of the night. Next up, Christian's mystery opponent is announced. Christian was moaning about it, like, who am I facing? It's the returning man-beast Rhino, so back from injury, and it's Christian versus Rhino. So there's one change, because Rhino went to SmackDown in the real life, so we've took him to Raw, and he faces Christian. So that was a C+67. And the match itself had good wrestling, and a decent reaction from the crowd. Rhino defeats Christian, 14:07 by pinfall with a goer. Disappointingly lacked psychology, but the B-75 grade. Christian far better than Rhino, but good win for the man beast, and hopefully a wee push for him in the future. Christian improving performance skills, wacky psychology, and Rhino's inconsistency and stamina. The negatives here. Next up, just Tori Wilson firing t-shirts into the crowd. Tori Wilson looked good. C62 basically just ensured we had the enough amount of attractive women on the show. Next up, Triple H is just basically with Ric Flair, and in this interview, Ric Flair basically is just bigging up Triple H, saying he's got to win. So ignore what the text is there, but it's really just Ric Flair promoting that Triple H is the man. So it was a C+71. And then just a little segment where we basically see Stephanie McMahon and Eric Bischoff, despite their previous feud with 3-minute warning and Billy and Chuck. Just accept, that let the best company, let the best brand win, the Royal Rumble, whether it be a Raw superstar or a SmackDown superstar. So that was a B78. World title match was exceptional. Triple H defeated Scott Steiner in 1935 with the pedigree following a distraction from Randy Orton. We also had Ric Flair run in and attack Scott Steiner, although it doesn't show it. We also had Batista run in and attack Scott Steiner. Triple H makes the first defence of the World Heavyweight title. A92. This match suffered because of a lack of selling, but Steiner and Triple H had great chemistry. Triple H were 100 performance to Steiner's 83. No skill improvements. Negatives there, Steiner's stamina as well, but a really, really good match, and that actually surprised me with how good that matchup was. Which of course leads to after the match, with Ric Flair in tow, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista all beat down Big Papa Pump. So B-Mania 76 there. Triple H looks at a star, the other two look terrible, but Evolution has been formed. Next up, we've got our promos for the Royal Rumble match. So the team of obviously Cena, B Squared and the Boss Man hyping up their chances. That was a C61. B Squared was very underwhelming. Promo from Shawn Michaels, is he going to be the man that wins the Rumble? That was an A93 for the Heartbreak Kid. Hulk Hogan gets an A90, improvising his promo, saying that he's going to be the man, the oldest winner of the Rumble, and he's going to go on in main event WrestleMania. And The Rock cuts his promo, just saying he's going to be the man that wins the Rumble. 29 jabronis over the top rope as we have a Hollywood winner. So let's see how the match goes. It was a B80, and the participants were the A-Train, Batista, Billy Kidman, Brock Lesnar, Chavo Guerrero Jr., Chief Morley, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Hulk Hogan, John Cena, Kane, Kanyon, Matt Hardy, Maven, Randy Orton, Raven, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, Rikishi, RVD, Ron Simmons, Shawn Michaels, Shelton Benjamin, Test, the Big Boss Man, the Big Show, the Hurricane, the Rock, and the Undertaker. In a decent matchup though, it was the Undertaker who wins the 2003 Royal Rumble in 63 minutes and 52 seconds. The other members of the Final Four were The Rock, Ric Flair and Kane, according to the game, and I didn't really say anything. I was hoping it would put Brock near there, but it is what it is, with The Rock being the final elimination. Hulk Hogan get the most eliminations, and despite being about 50 odd in this game, Ric Flair recorded the longest surviving time. So B80, storyline of the Rumble continues. Of course, that will end as we'll branch out to new storylines, but Bossman was off his game. A couple of skill improvements there, but absolutely crazy that the winner is The Undertaker. So it means it's going to be The Undertaker challenging for one of the championships at WrestleMania 19. Next up, Kurt Angle hyping his match with Chris Benoit, A91. So that's good to see. Obviously, they've been feuding. Angle said he's just going to retain his championship. Their matchup was exceptional, which saw Kurt Angle defeat Chris Benoit in 21:43 using underhanded tactics. Angle makes the first defence for the the WWE Heavyweight Championship. So good matchup there. Angle the better performance to Benoit. It's one of those ones where, because it's the first month, you don't really want to change any champions, but overall, pretty good pay-per-view there. And we end the show with Kurt Angle and The Undertaker staring each other down. Has Taker made his mind up that he wants to challenge for the WWE Championship? Looks likely, but never say never. So we end the show. The show increased their popularity by 34 regions. It was also our best show. I'm also thankful we added Tori Wilson in as well, because if we just did Victoria and Trish, that would be like 2 females to about 40, maybe even 50 people. So maybe bring the third one in, help their options there. But overall, a pretty good show on pay-per-view. And yeah, I'm happy with that. I think Ric Flair will give praise for the good performance. And I think we'll go with Scott Steiner and Triple H as well, because I was very surprised by how good they were. So all three seem pleased, and we'll cut into the main screen to see the aftermath of our first pay-per-view. Whether it was financially sound or not, I'm like to hope it would be. So Triple H, I don't know why I said Triple H, but anyway, report's good. Fantastic reviews. Oh, NWA, TNA, set their sights, okay. Heat aired, that's cool. That's fine, and it affects us. Let's have a look here. Oh god, what's Bill Buchanan done? identified as a steroid user. Suspend. 28-day suspension. I think the reason I don't send them to rehab might be to do my rules actually, now that I think about it, because I don't usually touch my backstage rules. So we quick look. No, drugs is allowed. Not that it matters anyway. That's a hell of a lot of morale issues. Is this just people that didn't make the pay-per-view? Wow, I know it's a big pay-per-view, but holy shit. It looks really, really bad, but it is just people that were off the pay-per-view, and obviously the people are unhappy with the Chris Benoit steroid, but that's cool. I don't mind having a lot of people unhappy, because that's part and parcel. But, yeah, let's just go back. Daphne joins. Ric Flair needs some wins, that's cool. A 2.15 buy rate. 32,000 in drug testing. Holy shit, that's a lot of drug testing money. Rosie doesn't connect with the fans, and Tess doesn't connect, says Michael Hayes, and a 0.57 on TV. That's cool. I don't know if I'm going to put Daphne if it's Raw or SmackDown, so I'll just leave that just now. But that's crazy, man. Like, just how much we're spending on drug testing as well. I might look into that. Really, really, really unsure how to go forward, but that's cool. It's about that managing a different era as well, you know, because we're all used to the present era where there's not really any drug issues. But we'll see what happens. There's a good chance Bill Buchanan ends up in his arse, but that's cool. Good job we put the boss man with John Cena, because they two can carry on SmackDown leading in to our next pay-per-view, No Way Out. So that's going to be it for this episode. Cheers for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the Rumble. Really what I'd ask is, if you've got any experiences in a mod where there's a lot of drugs involved in it, let me know how you handled it. Whether it was a pain in the arse or successful. It might change a lot of plans here, so obviously that's 2 people now. I think we'll probably go with the suspension ruling, so Ben might get lucky, but next time he's gone. Yeah, we'll see what happens anyway. But anyway, thoughts on the show, any predictions for the potential WrestleMania card, No Way Out cards as well. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, any likes are appreciated, retweets, shares, etc., etc. And the sub button and previous episodes in the series will pop up on screen momentarily. But cheers for watching, guys. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.